thing is super light.
It's kind of impressive. Super good.
Mike is unboxing the welder that was sent to us by Sefaspe.
Box, inside a box.
It is a mini stick welder. It is the MMA 120 mini.
It's just a wee fella. Nice and tight. Really no room for stuff to move around, which is nice to see. Wow. So there's the main unit. Pretty amazing. Holy crap.
It's so tiny.
Sample rods. Chipping hammer, a brush, work clamp. No, honestly, the work clamps that come with any of it, doesn't matter if it's $1,000 machine or much less, they're about the same. Everything seems nice and tight. The work clamp lead is a little on the short side, but I don't think it's as big a deal with a machine this small because you can just move the whole works. And maybe this side. It feels nice and secure. I feel like this is probably a nice length for that. Nice and secure.
First impressions?
I mean, it looks pretty good. Everything's tight. It's not all beat up. The packaging was nice and secure. Well, I'm optimistic. We'll see how much poop it has and what it can do.
I can't get over how very tiny this thing is.
You can lose it in a shag carpet. So we'll stick a bunch of crap to some stuff and see how she goes.
And allegedly this thing is super beginner friendly, so at some point we might switch it up and have me try to stick some metal together because it's been a really long time since I've done that. According to Sefaspe, this features built-in arc force and hot start functions for easier arc ignition, smoother operation, and reduced electrode sticking. So we'll see how that goes. They support 1.6 to 3.2 millimeter rods and works with a wide range of metals, including iron, stainless steel, sheet metal, rebar, and more.
What's really cool about a machine like this, if it'll do the job, is it's at a price point that pretty much anybody could just have the thing around and stick crap together occasionally.
Okay, looking at their website, it's $80, but it looked like you could buy it like Walmart for 60.
Yeah.
So 60 to 80.
These are 2.5 millimeter 60-13 rods that came with it. Okay. Doesn't appear to be any kind of settings, so this is just amperage. They usually give you a range of kind of amperage to put through stuff. Well, 2.5 millimeter 6011 anyway would be 35 to 75. Key estimate is 60 amps. It should probably run okay. Yeah, maybe a little more.
Went up to 70. And we're going 80.
And who knows how long these rods have been kicking around and all that kind of stuff. So,
80 sounded pretty good.
yeah. It's not super spattery. It's a garbage weld on my part, but it sounded the part.
Okay. Oh, that came off real nice.
Yeah.
This brush came with it.
Yeah, that is perfectly adequate for brush things. I've never been super fond of these kind of chipping hammers, but they do work.
What are your overall impressions so far?
So far, so good. I think the difficulty of getting the thing started is probably the rods themselves, which, I mean, once you break through the flux and get it going, it runs fine.
Okay.
Actually feels pretty clean. Not a lot of spatter. Yeah, so far so good. Some of that is me, because I don't usually run a whatever size rod this is, 2mm would be
2.5.
or, yeah. So I'm kind of long arcing it some because it burns down quicker than I'm used to feeding it.
Okay.
So yeah, some of that is user error, but I can't find fault with the quality of the thing. You stick it down some more and smack it. And I'm by no means an expert stick welder. Like, I can stick crap together and it probably won't fall apart. But a lot of those oldsters run circles around me. It's not an Instagram weld.
Should I try just to, the total newbie?
Sure.
Okay. It's probably been a year or two since I welded, so we're going to give it a try.
Oh. There you go. That'll look a lot better when the slag gets knocked off.
Well, no, it's still pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah, we'll stand by.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newbie Welding!
Hey man, I've seen worse on farm equipment, so.
Alright.
Let's see if we have to crank it up to get it going. Yeah, that's on the low end for that rod. We'll take it up 10 and
6.5 hours later.
So I'm not having much luck. It could be the rods. It could be me. Mike's going to try it with the rod I was just using and see if he has any better luck.
I didn't see any sparks off the work clamp, so I don't know.
Two 2,000 years later.
Well, you got it started.
I just crank it up to full tilt. These rods are on the big side for a 120 amp machine. So, that in itself is kind of stacking it the wrong way.
Okay.
But Yeah, running flat out should be kind of in the middle of the range for these.
So 120 flat out, and Mike's gonna give it a try.
Man, it's right there. Flux everywhere.
Wow.
Pop one of the ones that came with it in,
Okay.
just for chuckles, because we got a couple or three of those to burn.
Okay.
They ran okay once we got them going. 120's gonna be a little strong for that. Yeah, I think those other rods are
Too big.
well too big, and I think they probably stand to be dried a bit. Pretty, but it's stuck together. Okay, well, I am welding to a friggin' brake rotor, so yeah, that pulled material away, so it's no fault of the machine or the rod or anything, just not really using the right stuff to weld crap to a brake rotor. Yeah, it actually took material with it. The weld didn't fail, so we're just not using the right rod for the process.
It is a brake rotor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a beginner. Mike welds a lot more than I do.
Yeah, but I don't stick weld much.
Yeah, we don't really stick weld, so I don't know. I think it did okay. I kind of disagree with the easy start. I could try the last rod and see if I can get it to go.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
try that.
Fresh rod, dumpster fire of a human. Let's see what happens.
Seems to run a treat once it gets going.
Yeah. So I
think
say
it's
on the
rods.
quick start that worked okay. So you need a smaller rod, so nothing huge.
Yeah, to be fair, the 1/8" rods are on the big side for, well, any 110 machine, regardless of manufacturer.
Are you ready for perfection?
Just start doing that. Just start making really terrible welds and put them up on Instagram.
This one I pushed. I pushed instead of pulled.
Oh, yeah.
This one I pulled. I tried to do side to side and then I gave up and just... So yeah, that's, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it lays it down.
I think it's, not bad maybe to throw in your car and have it just in case with some smaller rods. Maybe light duty. I don't think I do any heavy duty repairs with this thing, but for small fixes.
Well, any 110 machine, you're not going to be repairing bulldozer blades and stuff with it.
Yeah. Since you do more repair-y type of things, what kind of repairs would you be okay with doing with this small, cute little welder?
Really, any of the light stuff. If I had say a crack in a transmission cross member or something like that, I would have no problem, gouging it out a little bit and stick it together with this. Would be just small repairs like that. Anything up to, I don't know, maybe 1/8" steel, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Which would be a lot of just around the household stuff.
I think it's definitely worth those $60 to $80.
Yeah, definitely.
It just kind of gets you in the game if you've never done it before, I think.
Yeah, and that could be another thing. If somebody thinks they maybe have an interest in welding, and you can pick this up for a little bit of nothing. It comes to your door. You don't have to go to some dude's house and dig it out of the corner of his gross garage or whatever. Yeah, and if you decide, oh yeah, this isn't for me,
So I just want to say a huge thank you to Sefaspe for sending us this unit and giving us a chance to try it out. Sefaspe.com, go check out their website. I'll leave a link below to their website along with a little code. Get a little bit off, a little bit of discount. Thanks for sending this out to us and giving us a chance to try it out. Once we got the right kind of rod, like the right rod size, and the ones that came with it, I didn't have a hard time starting it, and I am not a welder. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and thanks again to Sefaspe for sending us this welder. Love you.
appreciate you.
Bye.